It's now time for Trivia Tracks with yours truly, Price Robertson. This edition of Trivia Tracks is brought to you by
ProMed Ambulance Services. Care you can count on.
And Beth Smith at Edward Jones. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC. A prominent member of one of the most famous families in wrestling history, Eddie Guerrero, was the youngest son of Gory Guerrero, a first-generation wrestler. Eduardo Gory Guerrero Yanes was born in El Paso, Texas on October 9, 1967. He spent his early career wrestling in Mexican promotions and forming a popular tag team with Art Barr. After Barr's death in 1994, Guerrero received his first mainstream exposure in America by joining ECW and winning the World Television Championship. He then moved to WCW, where he became their U.S. champion and cruiserweight champion, and also led the Latino World Order. This wasn't the first time Guerrero joined the company. He first joined WCW in 1989 as a jobber, most notably wrestling Terry Funk. Upon returning to WCW in 1995, he competed in dark matches against Alex Wright. His first televised pay-per-view appearance was at World War III, where he competed in the Battle Royale portion for the vacant WCW World Heavyweight Championship. He left WCW at the outset of 2000 after the company failed to elevate him to a main event spot. Once in the WWF, he joined with his WCW colleagues Chris Benoit, Dean Malenko, and Perry Saturn, who formed a group called the Radicals. Guerrero went on to win the WWF European and Intercontinental Championships before he was released in 2001 due to addiction issues. After being rehired in 2002, he formed Los Guerreros with his nephew Chavo, winning the WWE Tag Team Championship. Eddie's gimmick was that of Latino Heat, a crafty, resourceful wrestler who would do anything to win a match. His catchphrase became, "I lie, I cheat, I steal," and was used in one of his entrance themes. He partly used this phrase in the title of his 2005 autobiography, Cheating Death, Stealing Life. Despite being a heel for most of his career, Guerrero was at his peak when he turned face in 2003. He established himself on the SmackDown brand, climbed main event status, and won the WWE Championship. His sole World Championship at No Way Out 2004, though he lost the title later that year. He experienced various substance abuse problems, including alcoholism and an addiction to painkillers. These real-life issues were sometimes incorporated into his storylines. On November 13th, 2005, Eddie Guerrero was found unconscious in his hotel room at the Marriott Hotel City Center in Minneapolis by his nephew Chavo Guerrero Jr. In a 2020 interview with Vice's Dark Side of the Ring, Chavo explained that Eddie had passed out in the bathroom of his hotel room with a toothbrush in his hand and was barely clinging to life when Chavo discovered him. Eddie Guerrero was pronounced dead upon an ambulance arriving at the scene. He was 38 years old. An autopsy revealed that Guerrero died as a result of acute heart failure due to underlying atherosclerotic cardiovascular disease. He was posthumously inducted into the WWE, AAA, Wrestling Observer Newsletter, and Hardcore Halls of Fame. Till next time, I'm Price Robertson. Amazed by today's trivia? Then join me for Trivia Tracks weekdays at 6:45 on Everybody's Country Y95.